The comparison between the Garden of Eden and heaven, as the Garden of Eden is described to us in the book of Genesis, and the heaven described to us in the book of Revelation. In both places, we find tranquility, peace, and harmony, and a right relationship with God and fellowship with God. And when you think about the Garden of Eden, this place that God created, and He made man, and He put man there, and He gave him the charge to dress and keep it. That's how it's described in the book of Genesis. And man's responsibility was just to take care of it and to enjoy it. And the wonderful thing about this Garden of Eden is that when the man would go to plant things, there wouldn't be little worms coming up out of the ground to destroy whatever he'd planted, or he wouldn't have to worry about the right mixture of sun and soil, and he wouldn't have sweat all dripping down in his face, and there wouldn't be thorns and thistles and crabgrass that would grow up and choke out the plant. None of that existed in this place of paradise. It was such a beautiful place to live. Because you see, all of those things came into existence after the rebellion. And of course, the rebellion is what brings us to life such as we know it today. Because the entire book of the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, is all about the redemption of man. That's the story that threads through all the pages of the Bible, that theme, the redemption of man. And it brings us to the place called heaven. Ironically enough, you'll find that in the Garden of Eden, there was these two trees that had been planted that God put there. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and the tree of life. Now, we know about the tree of knowledge and evil because when they partook of that brought on the rebellion. That caused the harmony between God and man to be broken, which brought on the curse and all the things that's related with it. Interesting enough, if you go over to the book of Revelation, in the 22nd chapter, you'll find that the tree of life is there in heaven. And again, I find the comparisons to be remarkable. But here is the point of all of this that I've shared with you today, is that the quest of mankind is to find ourselves in this eventual paradise that we will come to called heaven. This place where it says that there is no need for the sun because the Son of God will be the light thereof. A place where there's no death, no dying, not even a tear, it says, to dim the eye. So, as mankind has found himself in this state of rebellion, Christ Jesus is all about bringing restoration and bringing us to this place where we'll be with Him forever in, once again, this wonderful paradise called heaven. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.